Now I'd like to call on Bud Hughes of Verdant Partners on behalf of the First to Seed Foundation of the podium to provide a brief update on the activities of this outstanding organization.
Thank you, Blake. Congratulations, Kelly. I want to plant a seed with you this morning. For agriculture to succeed, before we do anything else, we must start with first the seed. And for the seed industry to succeed, we also need first the seed. But with a slightly different twist on that this morning, not necessarily talking about the seed we put in the ground, but the seed that we put in our mind, that we put in the minds of our young people, that agriculture is a great, exciting, and very noble profession. Because it's people, continuing on the theme we've heard here this morning, it's people, human resources, that really make our industry great. Someone told me years ago, what you need to succeed in business are good products and services and good people. And if you have to choose the people, because they'll get you the products and services and everything else. So young people like those in our audience this morning make our future brighter. They make our industry have the longevity and the continuation that we all strive to see. And it's great to see all the young people here this morning. Those of you who are students looking at this industry, those of you who are new to the seed business, we're glad to have you here. And so the reason you come here today has changed in some ways. We were a very rural agrarian society, and so when you grew up on the farm, you thought about a profession that dealt with agriculture. Well, today we don't, by and large, grow up on the farm. So where do we get those young people for tomorrow? Where do we get the new leaders? Where do we get the new excitement and energy that comes with youth and all of its great attributes? We have to make sure at an early age that children and young people understand the importance of the seed industry and what we do. So First the Seed Foundation was established to make that connection. So by planting the seed with young people, hopefully we can continue to attract people to this very, very exciting industry where statistics show we're having a hard time keeping up with the demand. There's a lot of great jobs. There's a lot of great demand in this industry, and we've got to make sure that we're educating young people not only about what agriculture is and what we do, but how important it is to the world and what a great place it would be to make a career. So First the Seed Foundation has done a number of significant projects over the last few years. One of which is a career guide, which has been developed and sent out to high school and college guidance counselors and advisors to help them get the message out on what our industry is about, how many jobs are available. 52,000 jobs a year in the agriculture industry. 52,000 new jobs a year across agriculture, many of those in the seed industry. So we've got to make sure that we've got those young people coming. Career guides have gone out. We've got a new ambassador program, and if you haven't signed up for it, I encourage you to do that. All it takes is a couple of clicks on the computer to sign up, put my name, and say, yeah, if somebody in my area wants an industry expert to come in and tell me about this industry, I'd be willing to spend a little time. First the Seed will give you all the materials, all the documentation, all the posters and handouts you need. All you need to do is stand up in front of the group and share a little of your experience and wisdom. Curriculum development is the next logical step for us in developing curriculum that tells people about our industry, because at an early age my kids were bringing home materials telling them how important the environment was. That's great. I'm a big believer in the environment. But where's the balancing piece that tells you how important production agriculture is? And that, yes, our food doesn't come from Kroger. It comes from the farm. So we're continuing to move in new directions. We need your support. Be an ambassador. Be a contributor. We've built this organization on the on the very gracious support of many of you, and we encourage you to continue your support as we enter our next round of fundraising and continue in our efforts there. So thank you for your time, and thank you for your support of First the Seed.
Thanks, Bud. You know, I was sitting here thinking about something, and it's amazing how minds think alike. I'm scared to say great minds, Andy, but minds think alike. Andy said, he sent me a note here and said, don't forget Cheryl. She's the backbone of the crowd. Cheryl Keithley, I'm sorry I failed to recognize you for all those years of support of Kelly, and so let's recognize Cheryl. Cheryl, please stand up. Jerry Monk will come forward and give us a nominating committee report, and this is where we get down to the business of the association. Jerry?
Well, good morning. Thanks again. It's been a very enjoyable morning, and Lowell, very interesting speech, to say the least there. Quite a challenge. And remember, Kelly, she's going to outlive you 3 years there, so. I guess that goes for all of us as such. We've had, as a nominating committee, quite a challenge and an opportunity as well. It consisted of myself, of John Nelson of Rice Tech, along with Mike Gumna from Pioneer. This is always a tough decision on any nominating committee, as several of you here sitting here at the table before us have been through this, because the main reason is there's so many capable people to be able to do this throughout our organization. But thank goodness we're blessed with many choices to be a part of. This year our incoming president will, and I'd ask you to stand at the time, would be Mr. Craig Newman. Craig Newman will be the first. No, okay. And then John Schonecker. I haven't seen you here yet. Here he is, right here. There we go. My lands. Harris Moran. No wonder I couldn't see John. He's right there next to Craig. Craig, you're such a standout, I couldn't see John there. And then I'm not certain about this, but I think we have history in the making here. We are incoming second president will be the first time in the organization that I believe I'm correct in this, will be female. I'd like to introduce you to this morning would be Risa DiMaggio. Risa, please stand up. Grassland, Oregon. And I will say congratulations to each one of you. This is, as Kelly has just said just so eloquently a while ago, it's not only is it fun and it's challenging, but it's a way to become involved with people and make things happen like this. I like that, Lowell. Congratulations to each of you, and thanks for the opportunity to allowing Mike, John Nelson, and myself to be a part of this committee.
Elections? Okay, so your nominating committee is met. You've heard their nominations. Are there nominations from the floor? Seeing none, do I hear a motion that nominations cease and this slate of officers be elected? I have a motion by Fred Moore. Second? Okay, I had a second back here by Tim Johnson. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Congratulations. Let's have you stand up again. Craig, John, Risa. Your leadership for ASTA. Now, it's been my pleasure to take and be a part of all the programming this morning and to bring this special presentation to you. But now I want you just to take a second and think about, if you've ever served on a committee for ASTA as a member of a committee, a chairman, a vice chair, a secretary, I'd like for you to stand up. If you've ever served, okay? Please stand up. There you go. If you've ever been a member of a committee for ASTA, please stand up. Okay. Now, you folks who are standing, look around. These are the guys we need to be nominating, okay, for these chairmanships. No, I tell you what. Okay, please have a seat. I just wanted to give you a round of applause. And say thank you, because you're the people who have led our organization where it's at today, and I think you have a right to be proud. Now, there are a couple of people I want to recognize. I want to again say thanks to Tracy and Julie Talley for all of their hard work. As you see them in the halls, you know, they were a very, very key part of making all of this happen. So be sure and tell them thanks for all their hard work. They traveled to Nashville numerous times, and they were involved in all these decisions that you're having an opportunity to enjoy now. So be sure and say thanks to Tracy and Julie. And then, let's see, before we adjourn, just a couple of announcements. We have the optional spa brunch for registered spouses and guests. It'll be from 10 to 2 at the Relachi Spa, located in the Cascade section. It's just above the registration desk. It's a come-and-go event, so depending on your scheduled appointment time. Our Music City Tour is this afternoon. It departs from the Magnolia lobby. It's the same place we departed last, is that right? Magnolia? No, it's different. From the Magnolia lobby, that's the old lobby, or the old entrance hotel. And so be there promptly. If you're not sure where that's at, I think they're going to leave here, just right out here at the registration desk, a group of people at 12:45. So you can meet here or over at the Magnolia lobby, either one. Now, our next session is a joint meeting of all the ASTA divisions. It begins just in the next few minutes, next door in the Governor's Ballroom C. So don't miss the opportunity to come over and hear of all the activities for these sections and some of the benefits of being a member. Be sure and visit the ASTA booth for an opportunity to review your company information and update. And everybody who goes there gets an opportunity to receive one of those free green logo cups filled with the Peach Smash. Now, I don't want to see a bunch of you walking around peach smashed, so be careful there, okay? And then be sure and set up your tickets and visit with them about your tickets for tomorrow night's gala banquet at the ASTA registration desk. Thank you so much for your attention, and thank you so much for all of your hard work. And we'll say until later, our session is adjourned, and we'll see you in the next session.